Hello everyone, this is Steven with New Game Plus, and I've been away for a while. One of the main reasons for this is because games just haven't been that interesting lately, but I figured it would be fun to go over a few of the things that have been keeping me busy over the last couple of months. To start, we have Futuridium EP Deluxe. This is a shooter that has you seeking out blue cubes in colorful environments. I did a video a while back on the perfect run, and this game is all about that. The main focus is to destroy all the cubes as fast as possible without breaking your chain. Easier said than done. You can play this game casually, but the true objective is absolute perfection, and I wasn't that interested in being so sublime. Also, yes, the game gets you very topsy-turvy as you're constantly flipping back and forth, so if you get nauseous easily, it might be best to avoid this one. Next up is Titan Attacks. This is probably the most old-school offering in the mix. It does everything it can to deliver the super retro arcade cabinet gameplay with a few modern twists. There are plenty of bonuses to achieve, like destroying winged ships and capturing aliens alive, as well as a fun strategy element with the shop you visit after each wave. An interesting aspect is that you can initially fire only one bullet at a time, and must wait until it hits an enemy or has left the screen, so there's a bit more finesse involved than just mashing away on the fire button. Titan Attacks is fun, but won't hold your attention very long, so it's best to enjoy this one when you're just killing some time. Of special note are the scan lines that scroll down the screen, imitating classic arcade monitors. So I may have been wrong. Perhaps this is the most old school game here. Tetris Ultimate is a very capable version of the classic puzzle game. I loved playing this. The rhythm is great, as it picks up at a great pace and there are many different speed levels to get to. The game is also insanely customizable. You can adjust things such as ghost pieces, identical to Tronimo's in multiplayer, and much more. You know if you want this game. It's Tetris through and through, and you can compete with friends online as well. As far as pure gameplay goes, this one is stellar, but you already know that. If I have one complaint, it would be that I'm not thrilled with the overall look, and I wish there were different skins you could apply. But overall, the organizing action is what you look for in a Tetris game, and Tetris Ultimate delivers just that. The Swapper is a unique puzzle game where you explore an abandoned space station using a tool known as... you ready? The Swapper. This allows you to clone yourself up to 4 times, and command each of them and switch which one you control. The catch is that each of the clones move when you move, so you really have to rack your brain to solve some of these. The game has an interesting story, as well as a wonderful atmosphere that is a blend of Metroid and Alien. Very desolate, but full of intriguing details, ship logs, and subtle storytelling should you choose to acknowledge it. Though it utilizes a completely different mechanic, the Swapper reminds me of Portal if it were more depressing than humorous. You have to learn new ways to think about solving puzzles aside from just throwing switches and moving blocks. Finally, I wanted to talk about Never Alone. This is a very basic, linear, 2D side-scroller. You run, you jump, you go from left to right. But the interesting thing about the game is the art, the story, and the unique documentary-style videos that you unlock along the way. The game has you playing an Alaskan indigenous girl who befriends an Arctic fox who seems to have a connection to the spirit world. As you complete parts of the game, short videos will be made available where you can learn about the tribe and how they feel about the earth, nature, and the spiritual world, and they educate you about the tribe's weapons, instruments, and morals. This aspect of the game was actually more interesting than the cutesy platforming gameplay, though it is adequate enough. Really, I may have taken more an interest if the documentary segments were available on a streaming service to just watch all in one go. So that's what I've been up to since the last video, and hopefully these little previews gave you some insight into whether or not the games are for you. I will be making more videos soon, providing there are interesting games to tell you about, so until next time.